Does money buy happiness? Can more money make us happier? The answer is both yes and no. Having more money does not necessarily mean having more happiness. It's essential to understand what truly makes you happy and realize that money is just one of many factors. In this video, I'll explore the relationship between money and happiness so you can find your own answer. A lot of people chase money because it's essential for meeting basic needs like food, clothing, medical care, and housing. Without money, it's hard to get these essentials, which can lead to unhappiness. Having enough money to cover these needs gives us security and reduces stress, making life more comfortable. While money alone doesn't guarantee happiness, having enough to meet our basic needs is important for a stable and happy life. You don't have to be homeless for money to make you happier. Even just living paycheck to paycheck and worrying about bills can cause a lot of stress. Being deeply in debt and unsure how to pay it off can lead to depression and anxiety. In this case, having more money would make you happier because it would remove one major source of worry. With enough money, you feel more secure and less anxious, which can greatly boost your happiness. So, how much money do you need to be truly happy? A study by Daniel Kahneman found that in North America, earning more than $75,000 a year doesn't significantly boost daily happiness. Once you're comfortably middle class, more money likely won't make your average day any happier. The $75,000 figure can vary depending on where you live. If you live somewhere expensive, you will need more money to meet your needs. But if you live in a cheaper place, making $30,000 might be enough. Also, remember that this study was done in 2010, and inflation has reduced the dollar's value since then. So, as time goes on, the amount needed will increase. The study found that people with higher incomes are generally more satisfied with their lives, possibly because they compare themselves to others who earn less. Play along with me here for a minute. Let's say you have 3 job offers at a company. Job X pays $55,000 a year, while your co-workers make $40,000. Job Y pays $65,000 and your co-workers make the same. Job Z pays $75,000, but your co-workers make $100,000. To maximize your happiness, which salary would you pick? If you chose Job Z, you might think you'd be happiest because you'd be making the most money. However, this choice would likely bring you the least happiness. Despite the higher salary, you'd feel less satisfied because everyone around you would be earning twice as much. If you wanted to maximize your happiness, the correct choice would be Job X. Feeling better off than your colleagues makes you more satisfied because part of happiness comes from comparing well with others. It might seem petty, but it's human nature to care about how you measure up. With social media, we compare ourselves not just with friends and colleagues, but with the whole world. Seeing others' success can inspire us or make us feel inferior. If this makes you unhappy, consider taking a break from social media. With grades, the highest is an A+, and once you get it, you're done. But with money, there's no limit. You can always earn more. This is why we always want more money, no matter how much we have. When asked about their ideal salary, most people say it's more than what they're currently making. Someone making $30,000 might want $50,000, while someone earning $100,000 might aim for $200,000. Even if they reach their goals, their desires for more money will likely keep growing. When it comes to money, we're never really going to be quite satisfied. But why do we always feel like we need just a little more? This is because of a concept called hedonic adaptation. Let's say you're currently making $50,000 per year, but then you get a new job that pays you $70,000. How would you feel? Pretty good, right? You'd feel great at first, but soon you'd get used to the new salary and your happiness would fade. To feel happier again, you'd need another raise, and eventually you'd get used to that too. Interestingly enough, many people don't realize that this adaptation will happen. Perhaps it's because it happens so gradually that we don't usually notice it. Here's another example of unnoticed adaptation. Imagine you walk into a bakery. The scent of freshly baked bread and pastries is strong and pleasant. At first, the smell is overwhelming, and you notice it immediately. However, after spending some time in the bakery, you become less aware of the aroma. It's not that the smell has disappeared, you've simply adapted to it. When you buy something new, like a fancy car or a bigger house, You'll feel excited at first, but that excitement fades quickly. Your new car might be better than your old one, but you won't feel as thrilled about driving it as you did on the first day. The same thing happens with a bigger house. You'll feel great about your purchase at first, but as the house becomes your new normal, you might start dreaming about an even bigger house with a better view. Every time, you will adapt and begin to feel like you need a slightly better car, a bigger house, or a bit more money. Contrary to popular belief, money and material possessions don't bring us lasting happiness. They provide a burst of happiness until we adapt and start wanting something better. Imagine you just got a new high-end smartphone. You're excited at first, but after a few months, you get used to it and the excitement fades. Similarly, someone with a simpler phone might be thrilled with the upgrade, but over time, they'll adapt and start wanting more advanced features. This shows how our happiness levels adjust over time. Initially, a big change, whether it's winning the lottery or getting a new phone, brings a lot of joy. Over time, people get used to changes, and their happiness levels return to normal. Lottery winners, for example, might find it hard to enjoy simple pleasures once they're used to extreme wealth. Their new standard makes everything else seem less satisfying. They struggle to enjoy things they once liked because their standards have risen. If you ever get a lot of money, be careful not to spend it too quickly on big things, as it can raise your expectations too high. Instead, try to spend it in ways that bring lasting happiness. One great way to use your money is to spend on unique experiences, like special dinners or trips, as they stay enjoyable longer. Avoid making them everyday habits to keep them special. Another way to make the most of your money is to use it to help others. Studies show that spending money on other people, like giving gifts or making donations, can actually make you happier. It's the act of giving, not the amount spent, that brings joy. Consider spending money to buy more free time. Working all the time can reduce your enjoyment of life. Having extra time for hobbies you love, like gardening or writing, can make you happier. If you can reduce work hours and still manage your finances, it's a good investment in your happiness. Think of it as buying more time for things you enjoy. This approach isn't for everyone. Some people find meaning in their jobs and may not know which hobbies they'd enjoy. In such cases, use your money to reduce things that make you unhappy or stressed, which can also boost your happiness. To improve your happiness, consider reducing two common sources of stress: noise and commuting. Firstly, noise can be very disruptive and hard to get used to. If you live near a busy street or in a noisy area, consider moving to a quieter place or getting noise-cancelling headphones. Reducing noise can make your environment more peaceful and improve your well-being. Secondly, commuting can be a major stressor, especially if you face heavy traffic. If you can, find a home closer to work or adjust your hours to avoid peak traffic times. This can reduce stress and make your daily routine more enjoyable. Everyone's sources of unhappiness are different, so it's important to think about what specifically bothers you and see if you can use your resources to lessen those issues. So, to sum it up, does money buy happiness? Will having more money make you happier? It's not a straightforward answer. It really depends on the person, their situation, and how they use their money. The key is to look at your own life and decide if chasing more money is truly what will make you happiest. Think about how you spend your money and whether it's helping you achieve the happiness you're seeking. You might find that investing in experiences, spending time with loved ones, or reducing sources of stress brings more satisfaction. Please share your opinion in the comment. Will having more money make you happier? Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you've picked up some useful insights and that you keep working on improving and being better than yesterday. Fingrow is a channel dedicated to inspiring and improving people's financial lives. By subscribing to our channel and watching our videos every day, you're making progress and growing each day. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.